Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host. It's like he knows. You know, I think he knows. I think he knows. Okay, and Fritz is here with me because Mrs. Landcrosser is buying tickets to a concert. Gross. Gross. How's everyone doing? Okay, Fritz, I see you. Take it nicely. That wasn't nice. Okay, there you go. You each got one. How is everyone doing? A lost night. Thank you so much. Nick is not having fun right now. Why? What's going on? Is the weather bad up there? Because I tell you, the weather down here is just mediocre. Question for Knox. Who's the goodest boy? Who's the goodest boy? He's the bestest boy who ever done did live. I got your butt whip. I got your butt whip. Hi, bud. You want to hop up here? You want to say hi to everybody? Speak. There we go. Okay. Okay. Good job. Good job. Good boy. A lost night coming in again. And then, oh yeah, you asked that question. Central Minnesota's ready? I mean, I hope so, man. It's going to be chilly for a lot of the U.S. I'm cooking them. It's not night, but I'm cooking them. Hey, Weapons is here. How's it going, buddy? Haven't seen the sun in days. Oh, bro, it was nice out here yesterday. Yeah, Florida. Yeah, you know it's funny. 81 degrees in Southwest Florida, Fort Myers Beach. Like, yeah, we don't get hurricanes here, so you're on your own. Currently negative 15 in Wisconsin. Fuck that. Single digits there. It's only down to, I think it's in the 30s here right now, maybe 40s. Let me check. 53. I was way off. It's not cold here at all. Treat training, reward the behavior you want repeated. Oh yeah, I know. I don't mind it. You know, that old boy down there, he's 11 years old and he's an old boy. And if he gets excited when dad starts his streams, I'm not going to stop him. It's 20 in Oklahoma City. Fuck that. Negative 26 in Iowa. Dude. Good day, sire. I am not royalty. I would never want that shit. Hello from Alaska. You guys just perpetually live in cold. It's insane. Fun fact, the B-36 Peacemaker had 628 cylinder R30 3460 53 Wasp Major could make 3,800 horsepower each for a total of 22,800 horsepower. Later with 4 jets, it was up to 44,000, all the power. What is that? Oh, some of y'all are too young for that. Fucking Tool Time. That was Tim Allen is the first celebrity that I ever learned the actual name of. It wasn't Tool Time when we were kids. We wanted to watch Tim Allen, and I love that show, Tool Time. It's probably why I have a weird fascination with like the importance of a garage. So currently -6, but feels like -25. You know, I love the temperature index. I love it so much. It feels like this outside. It's look, man. I've experienced some fucking cold temperatures, and at least in my personal experience, after 110, it's just hot. It doesn't feel any more or less hot. It's just fucking awful. And then after about -10, -15, it's just cold. Because usually right around -10 is when you go outside and you go like that and your nostrils freeze shut. There are some people who've never experienced that. But yeah, you should refer to North Korea's expired kimchi Mexican. North kimchi Mexican. Oh man, I haven't had a reason to bring up North Korea in a little while. He's been kind of quiet. Picked up my new service dog today. Congratulations. His name is Buff. Dude, please send pictures. I think there's a chat in my Discord just for dogs. I want to see this dude. Love you all the plops and pepperbacks. Michigan is frozen solid. I got a brother up there who's a police officer. Fuck that noise. I asked him, I was like, does crime calm down when it gets super cold? And he's like, a little bit. It really depends on the day of the week. One of the most magnificent pieces of Shakespeare-level poetry I've ever heard from you, the good old penis flytrap. Dude, I can't take credit for that one. I heard that one years ago. I can't even remember where, but I can't take credit for it. They sent the hurricane hunters into the storm that's heading towards California, and we'll have arms in Arizona. They sent hurricane hunters into the storm that's heading towards the southwest. Wait, seriously? A lost night again. Thank you so much, my dude. Can we get a Scotland's laddie? You don't want me to say that those 3 letters because it's not going to come out the way you want. Ew. It sounds like I was vomiting. I don't even know. I just don't want to have to go to work tomorrow. You know, adults should get snow days. Except for like emergency personnel, because there's always going to be someone doing dumb shit. And I'm going to be totally transparent. Who does the most dumb shit in the winter? White people. Look, man, we tie fucking sleds behind cars. I saw a guy change out wheels on a dirt bike for like big ass fucking saw blades so he could drive across the ice. Who be doing dumb shit in the snow is white people. That is notoriously us. And I will take full weapons goes to army people. Shut up. You guys just don't know how to have fun. That actually reminds me. I was outside of the PX, the Post Exchange on Fort Carson. It was wintertime. It was fucking cold. And me and one of my buddies were fucking around. And we shouldn't have been fucking around, but we were. And we were sliding on the ice outside, waiting for someone to buy something inside. And as I'm sliding, I look up and there's a lieutenant colonel walking. And like mid-slide, I'm at the position of attention. And I was like, good morning, sir. Or it was afternoon. Good afternoon, sir. And he saluted back. And then as I slid by, he stopped and turned and went, nice. And just went on his merry way. It was one of the coolest salutes I ever did in my military career. Great. It was a phenomenal time. Angie here with 2 things you should look up. SCR3 worms making a comeback. I haven't heard of that. And the street cats of Istanbul accidentally causing missing tourist reports. Seriously? That's awesome. Remember, the F for Fahrenheit stands for fuck. Honestly, like, don't get me wrong. I really don't hate the metric system. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, when it comes to like Fahrenheit, for example, I saw a comedian and he was like, it's like percentages. If it's 20 degrees outside, it's 20% hot. It's not very hot. And I was like, that is the greatest take from it, because not everyone in the world bases their entire fucking temperature system off of what water does. Fucking losers. Seatbelt time. Oh, thoughts on what's going on with Iran and Greenland. So Iran, I'll be totally honest with you. I think strikes are going to happen in Iran, and I have nothing to base this off of. I have no inside knowledge. I have no inside information, but I think at least some level of strike is going to happen in Iran, because when Iran, I've seen conflicting reports. President Trump is like, they agreed not to have any more executions. And then members of the parliament in Iran said, no, we didn't. And President Trump said, help is coming, and nothing has happened yet, but we're posturing. So I genuinely believe something is going to happen. Love from Denmark. Hey, I fuck with y'all. You know, actually, that gives me a perfect opportunity, right? To our foreign allies. Now, President Trump at the World Economic Forum said some things that I think there are some hard truths in there that needed to be said. But I also, and I speak for myself here, I'm not speaking for the military as a whole, but I also think that downplaying our allies' contributions, while they pale in comparison to ours, just that's facts, okay? You did still sweat and bleed in the same sand that we did. And for that, I do want to say that we, at least from my foxhole, we thank you 100%. Yeah, the internet pops in and out. I'm thinking about, so last year, the wife and I, we got a really good deal on it. We purchased a rental property, and the rental property has fiber internet. That's where she's at right now, buying tickets online, because it's 2 gigs up and 2 gigs down. I can't get fiber where I'm at here. I literally have the best internet you can get in the current location I'm at. So considering making a full-time studio over there and just having all my HLC shit over there, I don't know, maybe. Fresh out of the club, I feel like music sounds better with you. Love might bring us back together. It feels so good. Bro, last night, okay, I got to tell you all this. It's no secret that I partake in the gummies, okay? I think they're great. I honestly don't really drink it all. I just, like, after stream tonight, I'm going to have a gummy and I'm going to play the Division 2 until my brain stops functioning. And then I'm just going to go chill and scroll on my phone and eat popcorn. Like, I don't harm anybody. It's harmless, right? And it's something I choose to partake in. And last night, I was in the shower, And you know that song? I don't even know the name of the song, nor do I know the rest of the words to the song. But there's a song from the early 2000s that goes, I don't want to be anything other than what I've been trying to be lately. And I had a profound thought. That doesn't make any fucking sense. That's like me asking you, like, well, what do you want to be? I don't want to be anything other than what I've been trying to be lately. What the fuck is that? It doesn't make any damn sense. That's like some cryptic Facebook post from some fucking boomer after his wife left him and took the kids. I don't want to be anything other than what I've been trying to be lately. Like, it doesn't make any goddamn sense. And that song was a national hit. Karaoke night on HLC. Oh, it's cold while never knew everyone's pussy comes cold to South Dakota. Dude, you know, that whole strip, the Dakotas, I would include Minnesota, Montana, Wyoming, maybe a little bit of Idaho. That whole section of the United States, a lot of people don't like, they're like, oh, you can't invade us because we got Florida Man and the Appalachians and the Rockies. That portion of the United States is just a group of fucking extremophiles. Because it's not only just cold. I've been in Wyoming and I've been to Billings, Montana. It's not just cold. It's cold with 80-mile-an-hour winds. Dude, it's insane. Dude, who the fuck lives up there? And I say this because, like, don't get me wrong, Montana was beautiful, Wyoming is beautiful, but the last time I went to Billings, Montana, I went up there with my dad. We were picking up a load. My dad used to be a trucker. And we had a blizzard chase us from Billings, Montana to Denver, Colorado. Every time we stopped to get some shut-eye, as per your fucking logs, the blizzard would catch back up to us. Dude, that whole part of the country is just... Do you know the lowest recorded temperature in the United States, the continental United States, the lower 48, is Montana? -80? What the fuck, man? What do you even do? You just die. That's what we do. We just die up there. That's it. It's fucking insane, dude. That part of the U.S. is insane, man. Haven't done one of these in a while. They call him Ethan Long because he's got a long Elton John. It's longer than Slavic Special. It's war in Ukraine. Good God. Well, I think it's official here in March that the war in Ukraine has lasted longer than the U.S. participation in World War II. We were from 41 to 45. That's 4 years. I mean, it was August 45 when the Japanese surrendered, or is that when we bombed them? I don't know. -80 still warm day. Yeah, you Canadians, I don't know if you guys, so I've spent limited time in Canada. When I was up there, it's beautiful. It really is. The Canadian people were nice, polite, but I don't know if you have the winds like we do in the northern United States. I feel like Alberta, kind of more west, like that area probably has them, but like more east, I don't think so. But I could be wrong. I could be dead wrong. Oh, hang on. Oh, I got way ahead. Okay, there we go. All right. Also, hurricane hunters named Kermit and Miss Piggy. That's a thing. If Hawaii had a voice, what it would sound like? Shoots, brother. We're going to go get the grinds, cuz. Oh, no, grinds, cuz. I know. That's all the pigeon that I know. Like, that's it. Maybe I could throw some of that in there. I don't know. Are you following any of the anti-drone AI programs in advertised development? Most outrageous one I've seen is bad. Can I even read that on stream? Looks impossible, but if it's possible, it's scary as hell. I'll have to look into that. Right now, the main problem with drones that are limiting both drone technology and drone counter defense is for drone technology is people like, well, drone swarms. It takes time to set up an area where all the drones are going to take off at the same time. And if you have good ISR, they're not going to survive that launch. Plus the amount of power it needs, you kind of look like the sun. The way to counteract that is with fiber, but fiber takes a lot of resources. So I don't know. Drones are a very scary part of warfare. Wop plop. Oh, Wolfram, you deleted a message. Wolfram's so mean, isn't he? Tool Time was the show. The show was Home Improvement. It was Home Improvement, but I always wanted to say I wanted to watch Tim Allen. Strayans tie bonnet hood to the back of a car and drive around paddock. You think you do dumb shit in snow. What is a Strayan? And I mean, look, I will tell you, at one point in time, I invented a sport, and I only played it once, and I've never seen anyone else play it. There's probably some things on the internet. We were off-roading in this mud hole that I knew back home, and during the wintertime in Colorado, the mud hole would freeze over, which was a lot of fun until one of your wheels went through. Then we played a game called Titanic. But somebody had dumped a boat down there, like an old fiberglass boat. So we created redneck snowboating. I had an 89 Ford Bronco, Eddie Bauer edition with the electric fucking window that rolled down. Oh, it was beautiful, beautiful truck. Not really, it was a giant pile of shit, but I loved it. And I remember my buddy Michael Hellbach was in the back, and I'm just fucking cutting donuts. I'm going as fast as I can. And he had a little airsoft gun on him, and he starts shooting through the back window, trying to get me to stop. He hit me in the back of the head. Oh, Strayan is Australian. Got it. Thank you. It snows in Australia? Look, I got it. We got jokes about America understanding the rest of the world, and I'm aware of that, but I've never correlated snow and Australia together. I didn't know that was a thing. How does Buff feel about taking the kid to Iran?
Well, it's time to let him finally pop his fucking cherry. So we had to attack and then back off because Israel took out all the fucking jets. So we had to wait for them to get backfilled from Russia. So now they actually have some comparable technology. Now, because this is the thing, if the kid went up there and he was just punking on F-14s and F-5s and F-4s, the fucking Muslims would have just talked shit. But like, oh yeah, of course we can't compete. But now they got some new technology. It's going to give the kid not really a run for his money, but it'll be more fun for him.
Snowing. Does it snow in Tasmania? No way it snows in Australia. All the Americans. No, wait, what? It snows there? Yeah, dude. I'm learning something. Cheers from the communist shithole of Illinois. Well, from what I understand, outside of Chicago, it isn't too bad. I've been to Illinois a couple times. For the Oil for Buff Fund. Have a good weekend. Thank you so much, Archangel Doe. What the hell did I join in? I joined in, the first thing I hear is Linecross saying, look, man, these things get like wild out of nowhere. We have fun, but no joke. U.S. military, why fuck with us? The U.S. military, why fuck with us? I don't know. And this is the thing. I think that it's important to show nuance. And that's what I try and do. You know, every time I say something that is pro-Trump, just like anything time I said anything that was pro-Biden, you're going to have people in my comment section labeling me as whatever. Same thing when I would say anti them things, because it's just I disagree with their policies. And I think that it's an important time, you know, when you hear the commander-in-chief, while some of those things were hard truths, we shouldn't downplay the contributions of our allies abroad. It has to be said that there's a staggering difference in contribution. Okay, I call a spade, but it shouldn't be downplayed like that. I genuinely think so. By the way, if you think D-Rex is grown up money, you should see the Titanfall 2 cosplay set I found. My pre-order functional Pip-Boy cost less. Oh, I found a company online that makes fully functional Titanfall helmets. I follow them now on Instagram. I would love to someday go to Comic-Con dressed as Pilot Cooper. I would have so much fun. I've never been to a Comic-Con, and the first time I go, I want to be in full cosplay. And I think Pilot Cooper's a good way to go. Hi, oh, damn it. I hate it when it does that. It just shoots down. Hi from Ohio. Well, hello. Had a bad day and I've been looking forward to you going live. Needed a laugh. I refused to do the enemy any favors. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Thank you for giving me some hung to look forward to. Pepperback. Hey, Red Anarchy, keep your head up, man. No matter what life throws at you, I guarantee you can make it through that shit. Weapons, you are wrong. I'm not wrong. That was the coolest salute ever. Air Force doesn't... Look, if Air Force knew how to have fun like the Army, there's no doubt in my mind we would see videos of somebody tied to the back of a taxiing aircraft in the snow. No doubt in my mind. And that video doesn't exist. I've looked. There's AI versions, but not real ones. Starlink has less download than I currently have, and the upload is also less than I currently have. So it's like, that's the only thing. Like, I considered Starlink. I really did. Last time I took edibles was in Amsterdam in October before a Notions gig if you're into EDM, I highly recommend it, but music does sound good on THC. Oh, dude, so up north of me, I went last weekend. Again, I moved like the G in lasagna, and that's just, you know, for safety and stuff like that, you know. But there's a town about an hour and a half north of me called Truth or Consequences, and they have hot springs. And these hot springs are fed from an underground aquifer that produces water at almost the perfect hot spring temperature, 95 to 115 degrees. So the wife and I, every once in a while, we go up there. There's a Ted Turner Ranch. They have a little casita you can rent. It's like $400 a night. So we only stayed up there one night. But went up there, and they have an outdoor hot spring and an indoor hot spring. And I tell you, when you're on 15 milligrams of THC and you are butt naked in a fucking highly mineralized hot spring, floating and staring at the stars, life is good. Life is fucking wonderful. Montana's beautiful, though. The Flatheads and Glacier area is awesome. Plus, they have the oldest Chinese... I did not know they had the oldest Chinese restaurant. I know that a lot of Asians like migrated through there during the gold rush, and then when they were doing the Transcontinental Railroad. The BD, I don't know. Look, man, I don't know if you know what you're saying there with that dragon anti-drone AI thing is a joke. I really wanted to see you Google it right now. No. Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. I should turn my mic volume up. It's pretty much all the way up, man. This microphone, like, you got to be like right on it. So that's my fault. Do I plan on doing a what if with Cappy about Russia and China teaming up against us, and combined, do you think they beat us naval tonnage? I would do that with Cappy. By number of ships, China's beat us. By tonnage, they're not even close. Last I checked, it was like 800,000 tons for the Chinese Navy, and the U.S. Navy is 3.4 million. So we have, I don't math in public, over 3 times the amount of steel floating on the ocean that they do. Now, bigger doesn't always mean better. We know this. Any student of World War II history can tell you that bigger doesn't always mean better. But a carrier strike group is... It's a floating what if. I think that's the easiest way to explain it. Because what if you need to do land attack? Well, you have Tomahawk cruise missiles, you have aircraft, you have all sorts of things. Well, what if you need to do counter air? Well, you have SM-2s, SM-6s. Well, what if you need to launch a nuke? Well, I'm sure that there's a fucking Ohio class out there somewhere. It's a carrier strike group really is just a what if. A student of World War history... Buff, or not Buff. Oh my God, I can't believe I called weapons Buff. What the fuck just happened? Look, guys, I might be having a stroke. That might be it for me. We're just gonna, you guys are gonna see me next week. Just, so it was a stroke. For FFS, for fuck's sake, is that what it is? You youngin', the Buff should tell you about the man from Snowy River. I haven't heard about that.
But you know what Buff loves? It's a guy on a buffalo.
There's some of you that I just pulled up a deep nostalgia right there. And there's some of you that have no idea what I'm talking about. And you're about to Google guy on a buffalo. And there's 6 videos, and it will change your fucking life. Oh, man. Russia's mom?
Oh, yeah. You know, she's all about the guy on a buffalo.
Cat girls, yes or no? No. Look, man, I'm going to tell you. And this is personal experience, okay? I'm just telling you from personal experience. Girls who identify as cat girls, I'm a crazy girl. I'm a little bit different. I'm one of the guys. They're all fucking crazy. Now, to be fair, every woman is some level of crazy, just like all men. You have to pick the level of crazy you want. And what I tell people all the time, the go-to is count the rings. Just like a tree. If you look on the hands and there's a ring on every fucking finger, that is high-level crazy. A lot of fun. If you like your tires slashed and your fucking car keyed, a lot of fun, don't get me wrong. But when you bring it back down, less rings. My wife wears 1 ring, her wedding ring. That's it. That's the level of crazy I can put up with.
I'd intercept me.
Snacks for the fur babies.
Oh, Kristen, how you doing? Good to see you in here. We're not at Protocol 4 yet, but I suppose they haven't heard it yet. They haven't noticed. Fritz is looking around. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Nope. You just both tried to eat it out of my hand and it fell. He's eating them at night. It's okay, bud. Knox is rearing his teeth at him. He's like, I'm gonna fuck that thing up. Last weekend, Mexican food during lunch break. Ooh, tres leches, back to the 737 MAX. Today, stuff half my body in a wing listening to HLC Live Part 2. Look, guys, we can't get him too far off topic because that man, lives are in that man's hands. Are we going to get a buff for oil shirt? I considered it. After everyone loved that, I'm like, fuck, I may have to. I might make an oil shirt. Like, I don't know if it'll be buff specific or just be like, without oil, we can't have all this cool shit and just show a bunch of American weapons. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. Tell Beans on Toast to shut it. Well, America has some problems and we need to be able to discern between what is actual policy and what is just crazy American fucking orange. I think I captured that one right. Also would love seeing the gang play Pico Park 2 on an episode of KC. I've never heard of that. Anti-drone shotgun. Chris Cappy brought that up as a really important thing. I totally agree with him. He said all infantrymen going through basic training should learn skeet shooting. Every single one of them should be required to learn some level of skeet shooting. And I don't disagree with that statement. A lost night, thank you so much. Gas leak, probably. Trump strikes Iran this week? Possible. To what extent, I don't know. Usually, there's precursors. God, I hate speaking about American policy this way, but it's honest. We have a habit of like getting as close as we can and then waiting until politics fail or until they get froggy and go too close to one of ours. And then it's like fucking the floodgates are open. Let's go ham. Like that's just the way we are. Dude, it's happened all throughout history. In World War I, it was the Lusitania. In World War II, it was Pearl Harbor. In Vietnam, it was the Gulf of Tonkin incident, which is literally just, there's one bullet hole in that boat from like a 7.62. And we went to war for like fucking, what was it, 1965 to 1970, technically 2, was it? Operation Linebacker 2 was 72, 73. So I don't know, man. Misread gummies package one time, 60 milligram in one gummy. Holy shit. Bro, you were on Jupiter. Big question. Am I a prepper? No, not necessarily. I mean, I do have some small levels of supplies, of course, firearms and ammunition. But I wouldn't consider myself a prepper. Not yet, anyways. That's why I don't like that show, American Preppers. By the way, I don't like the show, but I have purchased all their DVD box sets. Now, why, you might ask? I know who has all the supplies. Why the hell are you going to go on TV and show everybody else what you got? Look, TV isn't going to work, but DVDs will still play. 5 o'clock somewhere. Cheers. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Pekin Noodle Parlor in Butte is the oldest. Their noodles are pretty good. The Cathedral in Helena also has some stained windows on loan from the Cathedral in Cologne, Germany. No shit. I like stained glass. I don't know why it ever went out of fucking style. Those guys are walking loot boxes. See? Somebody else thought of it the same way I did. All right. I'm just a messenger here. First stream I've caught you live in a while because work schedule, but the Orlando live show was great and the bartenders got excited to see your dent. Did they? Oh, they were dudes, huh? That's fair. I deserve that. But I had a great time in Orlando. Honestly, Orlando was the nicest venue, but their security was kind of, but I understand why they had their security at their level. So, yeah. An undocumented immigrant left their child, and ICE had to babysit if anyone was wondering. I did hear about that. I've seen both sides of the story. Folks, I like to believe that the truth is somewhere in between. So one side said, oh boy, took off running. The other side said that they used the kid as bait. I think the answer is somewhere in between. I don't know if the mother actually decided not to have. It's very plausible the DHS is telling the truth. So I don't know. It's all over the fucking. I don't know, man. I don't understand why people are so angry. Like, I've seen every administration, one group gets angry about shit that just doesn't fucking matter. Like Ted Cruz leaving Texas. Now, don't get me wrong. The optics are one thing, right? He's back in Texas now. But during the last winter storm that they had, Ted Cruz wasn't in Texas. People are like, well, where's Ted Cruz? He's on vacation. Okay, first of all, that vacation was probably planned months in advance. Secondly, if your infrastructure can't function without one guy at the top, you should probably fire some people. Every time I had to go on leave and I left my first squad leader in charge, I was confident he could get the mission done without me. Every once in a while, I get a phone call or text message, hey, what's going on with this? And I'd be like, oh, yeah, that's in this file, this location, whatever. But being able to have people under you function without you is kind of the name of the game of leadership. I'm going through puberty also. I want to see an episode of What If Hitler was not elected to Chancellor of Germany, causing his rise in World War II? I think it was kind of, we can look into it. I feel like it was kind of, it was going to happen one way or another, either through election or violence. But yeah, what's Buff opinions on the Russian Tu-95 Bear?
That's a piece of shit. I don't know what other way kind of you fucking... fucking words are hard right now. God damn it, it's a giant pile of shit. It's held together with hopes and fucking dreams. It's left over from the Cold War. It hasn't been updated. It's not any kind of good technology from the fucking Cold War. I mean, seriously, prop planes are like, oh, we're Russia. We dropped the biggest bomb ever. Yeah, you strapped it to the outside of the motherfucker because it wouldn't fit inside because you're stupid.
I think that's Buff's take. My guy did not like all the entrance points at the Phoenix venue. I did pick seats next to the ramp Rich entered on. Oh, nice. Phoenix was still our most heavily dominated by female audience. There was more women in Phoenix than anywhere else. We need a Yoinkening shirt. I've considered that as well. Is there any combination of nations who can invade and conquer the U.S.? Also, my husband, Bearded Locksmith, says, I know shit. I know the name. I'm trying to put a face to it, but I know Bearded Locksmith. It's driving me nuts right now. Well, hello there. Combined, let me think, because I'm weighing a lot of options in my head right now. Because everyone, their go-to is well, what if China and Russia team up? You don't have the naval forces to be able to project that kind of power that far. We're going to fight our Navy against your Navy. So before you can even land troops, we're going to be sinking everything you possibly can. And even if you wipe out the entire continental United States, our Navy and our forces abroad can construct a counterstrike within hours. Maybe NATO? Maybe? There might be enough firepower there and naval forces. The only other, I think it's pronounced Kato-Bar, fucking aircraft carrier in NATO belongs to France. It's the Charles de Gaulle. The Charles de Gaulle. But I think, yeah. What the guy T-Rex, you see that guy in the T-Rex blowing near actively launching air defense systems. We're launching PAC-3 MS Season 9. Yeah, I saw that. I don't know what site that was, but I saw that. I propose we permanently change the UK's nickname from Beans on Toast to Beans on Falafel. All in favor say aye. I don't know if falafel's the right thing. I think Buff can come up with something better. I mean, his people love Beans on Bitch today. No. The tomboys that are one of the guys are fine. It's the ones that say, I'm not like other girls that are exactly like other girls, but change clothes to match the current group. You know what? I can agree with that. Fact, I'm the second youngest person on my team, 22. Hell yeah. Railgun battleships when? I don't know. Last I heard, the railgun program got shit canned. So I don't know where we're getting them from. Are we buying them from the Japanese? I actually hired when I was 19. No shit. Dude, just don't do anything wrong in those planes. Bad news, I have to remake the wall now. Good news, this one I'll do sober. You know, I'm happy, Craft. So for those of you who don't know, Craft Voorhees is filling a very essential need that I have. Like my chapter in the army isn't closed until I have like my parting going away gift. And my unit has failed miserably. Unfortunately for my unit, they don't know. See, I was in charge of their Facebook, and they wanted me to sunset their Facebook. And I told them I did. But I put it into standby. And I'm debating on if I want to reactivate it and start some shit. I don't know if I want to be that childish, but I'm heavily considering it. Falafel on toast. Has anyone brought up the UK propaganda game that backfired so hard they had to take it down? I'm unfamiliar with this. I hadn't heard about that at all. Oh shit.
Would you intercept me?
Red Anarchy.
I'd intercept me.
When we correct Iran, you and Rich should hop on a live stream and give us a play-by-play. That would be epic. And I'm sending you this money so it doesn't go to my soon-to-be ex-husband, so please use it to buy more gummies and have a good time.
I'm honored, but I don't know if I should be. I mean, thank you. Regardless, you guys don't have to do that, but I know from personal experience how satisfying it is to be able to have something not go to an ex-spouse. What do I call a British dinosaur? A falafel raptor. Fucking Christ. My friend dated a cat girl one time. I thought it was witty buying a laser pointer. Neither thought it was funny as I did when I wonder why balls to 4 quarter deck watches for a month. Worth it. Worth it. TU-95 is very fast.
Yeah, I'd say that too if I was a fucking bitch.
I love you, Weapons, but Buff might have some feelings about it. Did I see Canada's Prime Minister saying he would enforce Article 5 over Greenland? Would be a good skip for the kids' intercept being a Canadian goose. Can you enforce? I don't even know if you could enforce, but I mean, ultimately, and I talked to somebody on Twitter about this because someone asked me, they're like, how do you feel about your president bullying members of NATO? And while I disagree morally with the method, I agree with the results. Because thus far, the results has been an explosion in defense spending from other members of NATO, which we've been pleading for decades. Some countries have always kind of pulled their weight, like Estonia, Poland, Lithuania, like they're all in the higher spending of their GDP. But ultimately, a stronger NATO, like militarily, makes a safer world. And I genuinely believe that. This whole Greenland situation, I don't know. I think it's going to boil down to like, hey, we're going to help each other defend it. And I think that's exactly what's going on. Did you see oh yeah, I read that already. Long time no speak. Did you happen to look at the email I sent you several months ago about the Marauder and some other military tech stuff? I have not. I'm so sorry. I'm really bad about checking that email sometimes. Naval capacity is a big issue there. I appreciate you. That's way too many consonants pushed together. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Knox perked up like he was judging you. He's always judging me. I love that big fat fuck. Longtime viewer just got a hold of recent officer board selected me. Do you have any advice for future chair force officers? This is the same advice I give to all officers. Listen to your NCOs. And that's a quote. Do you know who that's from? General Mad Dog Mattis. When he gave a speech at West Point to Army officers, he told them, like at the very end, he's like, listen to your NCOs, and walked off. Now, listen to your NCOs is a double-headed sword, or double-edged sword. There you go. Double-headed sword. Yeah. My head's somewhere else. Anyways, double-edged sword. Listen to your NCOs because they will very quickly show you who is reliable, who is useless, and who can get shit done pragmatically. Oftentimes it's your E4 Mafia. Learn to use the E4 Mafia, but that's more of an NCO's role, okay? Find the NCOs you trust. Stick with the NCOs you trust. And the NCOs you don't trust, or the ones that have failed you repeatedly, give them the failable missions. Every unit you go to, at least in the Army, if you're reliable, they run you into the fucking ground. I had like 7 additional duties when I was at Fort Sill. I was the battery master trainer. I was the alternate master driver. I was the primary ComSec custodian. I was the primary commo cage NCOIC, the alternate armor, the UPL, the headquarters platoon sergeant. I feel like I'm missing something. I mean, I technically check Red Book NCO, but that falls under the other thing. All of those things my commander considered no fail. And I kind of had to explain to him, I'm like, sir, the arms room is a failable mission. It's not fucking important to our job as air defenders. If I'm running around with a rifle, shit's gone bad, okay? I need to train my guys to fight and win. That's what I need to do. So for sometimes you'll find those useful people and they're just run into the ground until they get out of the military. And then only retards continue to go up the fucking channel. So I would give the failable missions to the losers. And when they fail, demote their ass. It's the easiest thing to do, man. Master Trainer. Am I looking forward to the Division 2 realism mode? It's something they're doing in March 10-year anniversary. No, I heard about that. I like the Division as it plays. I mean, realism mode sounds kind of interesting, but I really just, it was on sale on Steam, and I played the shit out of it on my Xbox, and I was just like, you know what, we're going to pick it up. And I've just been playing it and enjoying myself, just sitting here doing nothing, running around Washington, D.C. What if France didn't help America in the revolution? I think we still would have won, but okay, I need some elaboration there. Now, when you say didn't help America in the revolution, do you mean not send any troops to the United States or not continue their already war that they had with the United Kingdom? Because like they were already going to blows, fighting over everything. And France didn't help us because they believed in liberty or American freedom or anything else like that. They helped us because they hated the United Kingdom. Weapons, he says we would have lost. I kind of agree. Like if they were completely hands off and it was the empire versus this new colonies, yeah, absolutely. But if they were still doing shit on the back end, I think we would have outlasted them. Beans on goat. I theorize raccoons will be pets in 40 years or so. They're pets right now. I don't know if you guys know this. There's really no laws against taking raccoons from wild and using them. Domesticating them. Dude, I was reading something. I'm so sorry. Heard you game. I'm on my hands and knees praying for Fallout 3 and New Vegas get remastered in February because I know Dragon Age Origins never will. I like Fallout games. My main problem with Fallout games is they weren't multiplayer, and then Fallout 76 came out, and it's pretty much an MMO. I was looking to just co-op with a couple of homies.
Would you intercept me? I'd intercept me.
How much money do I need to send you to convince you that it's a cool thing to read? Seriously, Marauder is just exciting to study. It was an experimental plasma railgun, and after they proved it could work, the DoD said this is secret now.
You don't got to pay me. I will look into it. Sometimes there's not enough stuff there for me to kind of make something about, but I will look into it. Using raccoons, hey, yo, I'm sorry, guys. How do Americans feel about Trump's NATO wasn't on the front lines with this take? It's gone down horribly in the UK, especially in the Army. I mentioned it a little while ago. You must have just gotten in here, which is fine. We have 1,000 people in chat right now. Holy shit. I think that what some of the things President Trump said needed to be said. They were hard truths. But as somebody who has stood side by side with our allies, I think that was a terribly, it was very poorly worded because, and you know, and I'm not talking shit to the UK. You guys were there with us. You sweat with us. You bled with us. Like, you were there with us. I saw Canadian flag draped coffins. I saw British flag draped coffins. I didn't see any French ones. And that's just personal. I didn't see any French ones. And I saw a lot of American ones. I've been to a few ramp ceremonies. That being said, the contributions are not really comparable. But I think that we should be proud of the contributions that the United Kingdom and other nations did give to us, especially during the global war on terror. And I think that was a very poorly worded statement. How much money do you need to reactivate that Facebook? I'll probably just do it for the fuck of it. The game is called Pathways, and the girl saying she questions the government immigration policies is the bad option. So the good option of the game is to believe everything the government said. I wish I was joking. Wait, what game are we talking about? Pathways? Look, you should always question the government. Goddamn it, Buff. At least the Tu-95's turboprops don't smoke as much as your TF-33s.
Yeah, they also don't fucking run as well either. What you gonna say about that, Weapons? You old kooky fuck.
Oh. Hey, if Brandon gets elected to Congress, I know he's big on 2A rights. I'd like to also have him into stop killing games. Maybe putting forth a bill that at least have companies stop taking games offline we buy. It kind of sucks. Yeah, I'm heard about Anthem too. Anthem had so much fucking potential. EA ruins everything they fucking touch. Although Star Rupture, thus far, pretty good. Add this to Buff's Gummy Fund. So I want you guys to know, I recorded it. You know, I haven't uploaded it. I was going to go live this weekend. I did a weird spin-off. I was motivated today, and it's kind of like in another universe type stuff. And I made a video with all my characters. And I'm probably going to drop it this weekend. I considered about showing it like right now, but I don't think we're ready for that. Battleships for life. Don't get me wrong. I think they're gorgeous. I think battleships are fucking beautiful. They're a status symbol. Like, seriously, if you see an aircraft carrier coming into port, it's fucking amazing. It's mesmerizing, right? But imagine just seeing fucking guns poked out of everywhere. Took 400 milligrams, HLC. Give Buff my love.
Homie, my engines don't fly that high. Dude, you're gonna be on fucking Mars.
Yes. All right. Here's the deal. I don't have actually. Hold on. Let me do something here real quick. I gotta adjust my stream elements thing for the one that actually shows my screen. Because I have an alert for literally everything. So I'm gonna just delete it so there's no alerts that'll pop up during okay, hold on. It's been a while since I did this. Overlays. It's the in-game one. Hold on. I haven't even opened this thing in a while. Alert box. Visibility off. So I turned that off. I'm going to save that. In-game might look all kinds of fucked up, guys. Hold on. It's another overlay. Yeah, I knew it'd be all looking all fucked up. Hold on, let me fix some things. Oh no. Gotta move that one up. All right. Oh wait, no, I'm supposed to be up in the corner. Sorry. It's been a little while since I did this. Hold on, guys. There we go. Okay, let me open that file. You know what? Oh, I gotta make that bigger. Or no, it's too big. My screen is fucking huge. Don't worry, I don't have anything questionable on my fucking desktop. All right. All right, I'm gonna catch up on chats here real quick, and then we're gonna pop over here, and you guys, I'll show you the new video. Okay, let me go back to chatting. When is the PO box reopening? Check hlc.com or habituallinecrosser.com. It's open. The Iranian regime is likely to be touching both soon. I fucking hope they do. But the issue with POTUS method is that France and Canada are now asking China to be more invested in their own nation's economies. Yes, I completely agree. I think that's a bad move for Canada and France, but they could be doing it out of spite. I think this is the thing, China has been waging an economic war against the United States for a long time. And anytime we get an opportunity, they get an opportunity to move in after we've left, they take it. Oh wait, no, that's the Be About It video. Sorry, I haven't deleted that yet. Oh, there we go. Sorry. All right, you guys ready? Let me get back down. If possible, what would the kid between Buff and the A-10 look like?
A fucking abomination. It would be a bullpup. Why are the engines at the back?
Yarnhub just released a video on Lieutenant Elmer Royce Williams, a dogfight when the U.S. won against the USSR in a 2 U.S. versus 7 Soviets during the Korean War. Not even hypersonics helped them. Maybe interesting. I like it. Dare you to make a skit using raccoons now. Someday. All right, I think I got past... Oh, can you make a joke about Sweden? Foreign administrator or minister said Europe has supported Ukraine with 187 billion, but spent 201 billion on Russian oil. They're paying for Russian war machine. Not wrong. And why do you not have any 92 Yankees handling your arms room? My unit's armor for the entire contract. No, not us. We didn't have enough Yankees. All right, you guys ready for the video? Yes, get weapons, that info about the dogfight. All right, here we go. I might have to pause it a couple times through, but let me know what you guys think. So then the guy, he tells me, he's like, come and get me. You won't do it. I'm right here. And then I just yoinked him.
The more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out.
America, did you see this transmission we got from deep space? No, kind of got a lot going on in my own world. Haven't heard anything. Why? It's contact from an alien species, and if our translation is correct, they aim to take over our planet and enslave our species. They can try, but no one will take Mother Russia.
The great China will defend every inch of our border.
I don't think you all understand. If this is an advanced alien race, we're going to need to work together if we ever stand a chance.
Oh man, it's gonna be like an Avengers movie, except 2 of them are useless and retarded.
Buff, this is serious. Look, I don't like it any more than you guys do, but the survival of our species is far more important than any national pride. Looks like it's time to look behind the curtain. What do we all bring to the fight? My hypersonic missiles can strike them before they ever have a chance to react. They're not endo-atmospherically hypersonic. Also, your last 2 that are supposed to go outside the atmosphere blew up on the fucking pad. Everything else you have is an absolute joke. Your Su-57 can't fight anything. Please tell me China has something better.
Of course. The great China has great manufacturing. We also have our first 6th-gen aircraft that are already flying. We are ahead of you, America.
Oh my God, I thought you guys were actually able to keep some secrets. Your 6th gen doesn't work. It doesn't function. Look, I have a copy of your blueprints around here somewhere. Oh, here.
Where did you get these? And why is there so much red on this paper?
We took the liberty of circling every design flaw in red. If you go to page 2, we have upgrades that could potentially overwrite those flaws.
If you're so perfect, America, what do you bring to the fight?
Oh, some stuff. Now is no time to be coy, America. You need to show us what you have. It could potentially save our species. Fine. But here's my deal. After I let you guys use the technology and we defend our planet, I get it all back and you don't take any notes. Why would I want to take notes on old, useless technology that I probably already made? Fine. I have a couple of programs. Hypersonic flight technology, faster than light travel, teleportation technology, photon torpedoes. And we're also working on a higher combat capability, physical and mental augmentation for soldiers. Sorry, some people are asking what's going on right now. I just want to interject. This is a video that hasn't been released. I plan on dropping it tomorrow, but I think it's really, really good. We haven't gotten to the best parts yet. Wait! Back up. We've heard of you potentially having a hypersonic plane. That's not new. Teleportation technology. Yeah, it was kind of a happy accident. We were designing a new type of super weapon, and dude had a bubblegum wrapper in his pocket. The tinfoil fell in, and poof, he teleported. Downside is we don't really know where you're going to end up. I mean, he went from the Nevada test range. Someone said this already came out? Did it? To Boston. That was weird. And how have you not made a hypersonic missile, but you have faster than light travel? It's still in its infancy. We didn't really have a reason to really refine the idea. But yeah, it takes us a little while to get up to that speed. But once we're there, you can go there for a long time. It takes a while to stop too. Like a whole solar system.
And how did you make photon torpedoes? That's ultimately just a ball of energy.
Well, if you paid attention in science class, you realized that light not only moves as a wave, but also sometimes as a particle. And if you collect enough of those particles and put them in a big fucking gun, you can throw the sun at somebody. Not like the Japan style. And just how do you collect that much energy with the greenhouse gases in our atmosphere that are
never
pushing it away? Moon base. Downside is it's really hard to get that energy back onto the planet. You have a bloody moon base! Wait, you guys don't? Who the fuck was knocking on the airlock about 2 years ago?
Ah, them fucking space ghosts, huh?
Don't be ridiculous, Buff. No. He's not far off. We had to deal with him before. Burning sage in a vacuum is... that's a tough task. I can't believe you've kept all this from me.
I can't believe you haven't been making shit behind the scenes. You want to know something no American has ever said? You know what? I have enough weapons.
And lastly, your physical augmentation of soldiers so they're more efficient on the battlefield. Are you telling me you've made super soldiers? No, super soldiers are a myth. That's not even close. Oh, thank heavens. They're more comparable to, I guess it would be Space Marines. 9 foot tall, circumstantially immortal, 2 hearts, 3 lungs, increased metabolic rate, super fast healing, can quite literally spear a box truck and win that fight. You made fucking Space Marines! How else were they going to survive the orbital drop pods? Those things come in way too hot for a regular human to make it.
You have orbital drop pods too?
Yeah. But beans on toast, it's not all it's cracked up to be, okay? When you do that kind of augment to a human body and a mind, and then we got the idea to increase their aggression, which went way too far, which is why I only have a couple of them right now, because when they lose their cool, man, they are really, really hard to stop. I bet an average Russian soldier could take down one of your Space Marines. I mean, if you got a Russian soldier that wants to go up against somebody that weighs as much as a mid-sized car that can punch the soul out of them, be my guest. But I don't think we have time for that right now. Also, if anyone is wondering, we designed a cup holder that works in zero-G. Oh, yeah, I got it. That's probably a little underwhelming. Maybe I should have led with that before the whole Space Marine thing. Yes! You should have led with that. Oh my God. Can you at least control them enough to maybe point them in the direction of the enemy? Probably. Just make sure nothing else is on the battlefield with them. And I'll give them very clear instructions that anything that's not human, they're welcome to have that. I would say they would be happy about it, but I don't know if they can feel happiness anymore. Just rage. Lots of rage. You made world eaters. Someone said it in chat
You've
before it came up.
circumstantially just created an abomination that is also a killing machine.
Wouldn't be the first time Beans on toast. Guess who's going to be running air cover for him?
Which I'm okay with. Just stay above 1,000 feet, because in testing sometimes debris and people and vehicles, ammunition, all sorts of things end up about that high.
It appears that I may have underestimated you, America. That's the understatement of the fucking century. But what's funny is you fuckers thought you stood a chance until today.
Ooh, we're going to colonize the shit out of that planet. Will there be probing? I was promised probing. Yeah. You can probe. Fucking weirdo. This is an unreleased
Oh, you
episode so
fuckers
far.
ain't ready. Kill for the living, kill for the dead.
That's more the Luna Wolves, but I'll accept it. So there, you guys got to see it before it comes out. So, a lot of people are saying that they saw this before, and I don't remember ever making anything like this. But to be fair, I don't remember a lot of the things that I make, so that's a solid. I don't think I've ever made this before. What just happened? What just happened? Oh, man. The Pathways game is literally a UK propaganda game that failed its objective pretty much every route except unless it's pro-government. One leads to rededication. Really? I haven't heard anything about that. You want to? I don't want to fill out TTS for teleportation. Mandela effect? Is it? I don't, dude. I don't know anything about anything, but I kind of feel it was beautiful. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Good. I was driving home and I was like, you know, because I talked about it before that I kind of wanted to make an episode that was like, you know, alien invasion and all the countries come together and the U.S. just makes fun of everything that everyone else has. And you find out like behind the curtain, we've been making all kinds of craziness. And that's what I had the idea. I said the photon torpedo in a video. I did. I know that for a fact. Snowing there yet? I'm just east of you a few hours as the crow flies. No, it's not snowing over here. And someone said, you made Angry Marines. Pretty much, yeah. Mixed together the buff kid and Franklin. A racist lunatic who eats trash? There we go. Was a vid on Facebook. A few things have been mentioned previously. Really? No snow here yet, but are not all Marines angry? That's a fair question, Weapons. As far as I know, they all are. It reminds me of that Space Bear skit from Whitest Kids You Know. Yes! Yeah! He's like, that's from Space Bears. And they're like, yeah, the thing where he's like, are we invading the Middle East? I went too far. Yeah, that's a great skit. Does alien probing make me green on MedPros? No. Franklin Buff and the kid should be a 6th-gen aircraft, just saying. It's a lot of conflicting capabilities. Buff is all about payload. Kid is all about maneuverability and stealth. I don't know. But America do be building shit. Hey, bud, wanted to stop in and say hi. Really cool seeing someone from our neck of the woods doing some cool shit. I was in Colonel Bristow's class my freshman year. Your videos rock, man. No shit. That's from somebody from way back at ACHS. Good to see you, man. Hope everything's going well. So when do we make a space buff? Probably soon. If I were a betting man, you guys need to see. You guys were talking about Fritz. Come here. We got you seatbelted in, but what if there's no seatbelt? Okay. I'll put you back in a seatbelt. But it fell off. Okay. Oh, little guy. He has an ear infection. We had to take him to the vet earlier this week, and after stream, because I forgot to do it before stream, I got to put in his eardrops. Fuck, I probably should do that. We're at an hour. I'm going to go grab his eardrops. We're going to just put them in here, folks. How does the kid feel if someone made an anime waifu version of an X and everyone's saying what is that? There's somebody who was sending me anime, Fritz, anime of my characters. Dr. HLC. Yes, I will be right back. I'm going to go grab the eardrops. Guys, come here. Here, Fritz, we're gonna do it live. We're doing it live. Come here, Fritzy. Come here, bud. Come here. Knox, not you. Knox, you can go to your bed. Go to your bed. Come here, Fritzy. Come here. It's okay. It's okay. All right. 4 drops each ear, and you're gonna handle it like a man. Knox, you are in the way. Go on. Go on, Knox, bed. Knox, bed. All right, Fritzy. There we go. We got one. I got to get the other one. It's 4 per ear. There we go. Hold on. Get the ear. The right ear is the one that's infected, but you got to do them both. All right, come on. Yeah, there you go. Good boy. Good boy. Almost. One more. Come on. Stop wiggling. There we go. There we go. Let's massage all that in. Good job, buddy. Good job. All right, let's get you a treat. Knox, you get one too for emotional support. All right, watch out, bud. Watch out. Go on. Go on, Knox, go. All right, we're back. Chair is love, chair is life. What the fuck is happening? Oh, man. Damn, just hit me Friday. It's Friday, miss half. Oh, yeah. He is a good boy. He's a good little dude. Have I heard of the super ant colonies fighting World War I era war? They have miles-long battlefronts with trenches and everything. Look, all I'm saying, the only reason ants aren't the dominant species on this planet and humans are is size. Like, insects are better survivors in every facet. We want the chair. Fine, I'll leave. You guys can have the chair. Fuck you. Hey, man, you heard anything about reports of China sending Iran air defense stuff? Guess like 20 cargo planes. Huh. Wouldn't be... I was at 1300 and I was gone. I didn't even know that. Thanks, Phoenix. Insects can't handle cold. Well, yes and no. Some species will hibernate for long periods of time. You know what I didn't know is if you took I was reading a statistic. If you took every insect on the planet and put it into a pile and you reached in and pulled one out, you have like a 60% chance of it being a beetle. Just because beetles, like everyone assumes ants are the most or spiders. Apparently beetles there's a lot. The chair is smarter. Fuck you, Wolfram. It's okay. It's okay. You know, Wolfram, guys, Wolfram is just going through some growing pains right now. He's growing a spine because he's going to be soon American. He got real chummy with China, and we don't do that. We don't want China to have oil. Canada has oil. And you can't talk that much shit and have that weak of a military, and we're just going to let it go. Sorry, it just doesn't happen. Chair had more view. Yeah, the chair did. Well, the chair is probably better looking than I am. That's fair. You all should like the stream. I agree. Everyone should like the stream. Microbugs are everywhere, like mites in your skin. Yep. I'm Kent Brockman, and I welcome our new ant overlords. God, that's a throwback. Kent Brockman, that's The Simpsons, isn't it? It's not as fat. Fuck you. Fuck you, weapons. The chair coat will rise again. F-22 versus 100 F-16s, who win? Okay. Follow up. I mean, I'm going to say F-16s right off the rip because the F-22 is going to run out of ammunition. And I don't think there's an F-22 pilot alive today that can get that many maneuver kills. So if the F-22 has unlimited ammo, it's still going to be the F-22. They're just going to be lobbing fucking AMRAAMs like no one's business. And they're never even going to know he's there. A Lost Night, thank you so much. Who would win, one F-22 or 5 F-35s? 5 F-35s. I've said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. The F-35s, the sensor meshing and computer systems and stuff like that really does make it a formidable force. It really does. 1v1 F-22 versus F-35, my money's on the F-22 all day. But 5v5, the F-35 is going to come out probably 70% of the time. I genuinely believe so, just because of what they can do with each other's systems and the way they interact. The video, you should make aliens look more weird, like octopus or something. I got bugs in my eyes. I got bugs in my skin. Bugs in my... What? What are we talking about? This is for the chair. Really? You guys just like the chair that much? Hope you're happy, fuckers. You know what, Fritz, come here. Fritz, come here. You stay there. Okay, Fritz, sit, 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 sit. Good boy. Stay. Release. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Okay, he did a trick. He gets one now. The trolls win again. Fuck you guys. Can you tell one of my dogs is a puppy? Can you take it nice, Fritz? As he bites my thumb. Mr. Radar Man, have I ever looked at Jorn? You missed it on your Australia video. Phased array radar that covers north of Australia. Canada bought it. When I did my Australia one, I didn't see that anywhere in any air defense system. Now, it could be just a sensor for detection, which makes sense. But ultimately, and I'm not talking shit, I don't think it would have changed the outcome overall because the invasion was from the south. Just my take. 2 for the chair and 3 for the Fritz. God damn it. No shot collar training? No, I just have good dogs. Knox. Y'all want to see where he is? That nice big bed up there in the corner? You see? Okay. Oh. That's what he chooses. At least that guy had hair. Fuck you guys, man. What's the worst VA you've been to between Chicago, Northwest Arkansas, Houston? Houston's the worst that I've been to, and I got DBS implant on January 9th there. I would say, honestly, every VA that I've been to, I've only been to the El Paso one, was really, really good. Chairs are like trains. People have a weird obsession over them. I'm worried everything in the world will shit hit the fan. A lost night, I wouldn't worry. And here's why I wouldn't worry. There is nothing you can do to change that outcome. Live your life. Enjoy it. If the sun came out tomorrow, right, and the whole world had ended, I've lived a pretty good life. I've done everything that I've wanted to do. I'm a driven individual. My only worry would be my family. But I wouldn't worry about it, man. Did I hear about the new Star Trek Fleet Academy or whatever? First episode was on YouTube, got beat by a toy Spock sitting on a chair. Seriously? Oh my God. I found at USMC 250 a timestamp 416. Wait, what? So we finally found out what the C in HLC stands for. It's Hail Chair. Fuck you guys, man. Danish F-35 have kill switches? Not that I'm aware of. Now, this is the thing. You don't need a kill switch to circumstantially render those systems non-operational. If the Danish no longer want to work with the U.S., then we'll just stop selling them parts. Repair parts, upgrades, stuff like that. So you don't need a kill switch. You would just have to circumstantially stop supporting them, which is what we did with Iran, which is why their F-14s, they had like 2 functioning ones left because all the rest of them, they had to strip for parts. Would it be awesome to have an anime version of HLC characters in Azur Lane style that have an episode of Buff and the gang reacting to it? Oh, God. I don't know. What's my opinion on the U.S. taking Greenland, politics aside from the objective perspective? Now, this is the thing. Politics aside, is Greenland a strategic location between the United States and Russia? Yes. But so is every location between the United States and Russia. I think that Greenland needs to be plussed up for the threats that come out of Russia. Absolutely. But I wouldn't be bullying my allies about it. That's just my thought process. Long live the chair. Fuck you guys. Rest of NATO, take their militaries, best shit ever. Love from Canada. Like I said, you can disagree with the method, but I don't think anyone can disagree with the results. That NATO is becoming stronger overall. Now they're doing it out of spite, which is, neither here nor there. Would love to see what you think on Jorn. Canada has bought it and the U.S. was looking at it. I'll take a look about what the system capabilities are, limitations, what kind of band it operates on. I'll take a look. Oh, the first space skit you did, USMC 250th. Oh, you're saying for the USMC 250th? Weapons got real upset. No, they don't have kill switches. That makes me think that they have kill switches. Oh, I take back everything I said. Yes, they absolutely have kill switches. Just because it pisses off weapons. Yes. Live by the chair, die by the chair. Yep, that's it. God. Me personally, nothing ever happens. Everyone keeps worrying about this and that. And then as Chutta once said, nothing ever happens. It really doesn't. What about Alaska? Alaska is also a strategic threat for Russia. But the difference is we have LRDR in Alaska. That's the Long Range Discrimination Radar. We have the Cobra Dane on the Aleutian Islands. We have THAAD systems. We have Patriot systems. Well, actually, I don't know if they have any Patriot station there. F-22s, F-35s, F-16s. Like, trust me, Alaska will be fine. Plus, have you ever... Look, I'm not saying anything negative about people from Alaska, but every person I've ever met from Alaska is fucking weird. I don't know if you guys get like cabin fever up there or what it is, but Alaskans are fucking strange. And it's really just a strange thing. I actually wanted to go to Greenland at Thule when I was in the Air Force between 09 and 12. I didn't even know we had a base in Greenland. Habitual line chair. I hate this job sometimes. They need to bring back buff tail gunners. You should really watch. There's an HLC State of Mind about the time an F4 Phantom shot a fucking harm and it hit the ass end of Buff. He still landed. What breed is Knox? Knox is Australian Shepherd and Pit Bull. I wouldn't believe it had I not met both his parents. His dad's name was Miklo and his mom's name was Nala. She was a short little fat pit bull and his dad was a big solid white Australian Shepherd. I don't know if they were purebred or whatever. I don't care. It's my best buddy in the whole wide world. The C in HLC definitely doesn't stand for calorie deficit. You know what? Fuck you. Time out that guy. Moz, time out that fucking guy. God damn it, man. That's probably the best fat joke I've heard in a long time. Thoughts on the German Flak 88? Were the Germans up to something, or was it overrated? There's a superior. Was there a superior American counterpart? That's actually wonderful. I did a video a long time ago where I was talking about like my favorite air defense systems. I think it was a TikTok, and German 88 was up there. Now, while the 88 wasn't as used in counter air, like it wasn't as effective in counter air, but the German 88 was a phenomenal gun. It would punch holes in Shermans. It would punch holes in fucking anything. It was a solid gun. And they used it in everything. It was in the Tigers and the King Tigers was the 88. They had regular tank destroyers with it. Like they used it for flak. It was a solid gun. Honestly, phenomenal. And America was using, at the beginning of World War II, we were using the the M1 or M45. And it was 90 millimeter anti-aircraft gun, and it was fucking dog water. I mean, 20 rounds a minute, which is good for an anti-aircraft gun in 1941, but its setup and teardown time took 11 guys like 55 minutes. It was trash. Once we started capturing German 88s, we refined it and we were able to build better guns. Hyperloading calories. Oh. Bro, 88 millimeter was designed for counter air. Yeah, but it wasn't as effective. And maybe it was because it was overshadowed by the American VT fuse. But your Australia video was flawed. 2,000 kilometers from New Zealand to Australia. Your choppers couldn't make Brisbane or Melbourne. Force was sailing through oil rigs. You know, I don't know everything about everything. I haven't been there. I just give you guys my take. If I was planning an actual operation, I'd probably have better intel, but you know, I can be flawed. Chair before dismount. What is with the fucking chair, guys? KC-46 all the way. Tinker Air Force Base, baby. Oh. You were in Oklahoma City, lucky bastard. Hyperloading calories. I hate this job some fucking times. Yeah, I put on a little bit of weight, but I've also gotten a lot fucking stronger. Like I'm working for something. Handsome leather chair. Thank you. Okay, I'll join the chair jokes as I was Chair Force. There we go. See? Wouldn't all you Chair Force vets love to have a chair like I have? This wonderful leather lazy boy. Actually, the only downside about this chair, especially during the summertime, is it's solid leather. Very comfortable. But oh my God. And here with my exhaust fan from my computer pointing straight at me, I sweat my balls off in here. Heavy load chair. All hail Fritz the Scrotum Lord. Chat looking for chair itty. Why are y'all so mean to me? How does that chair support you? Emotionally? 2 jets, 1 chair. Have I heard of the MV-75, formerly the Bell V-280? Time frame has moved up to 2026 and 2027. I don't know enough about what are they called? Tilt wing rotor, whatever fucking planes. I don't know enough about them to really have an opinion. I know at one point in time, I took like what I thought was the internet's opinion of the V-22 Osprey. And I was like, I'm going to make fun of it. Plane people are feral. They're fucking feral, man. I hope it does. I mean, this is the thing. If it does the job, it's cheaper and it can do more, I'm all for it. But if it's not, Mike, why are you coming to me like that? When am I coming over to Australia, mate? I would actually love to come over to Australia, probably in the wintertime. Do you guys have less bugs in the winter? Handsome little chubby there. You get one compliment, HLC. That's not a compliment. That's an underhanded jab, you fucking asshole. Tilt rotor. There you go. Thank you. HLC, horrible low calories. HLC and everyone, favorite gunship. I mean, AC-130J, 100%. Favorite electronic warfare plane, EF-11 Spark Vark or EA-6B Prowler. I love the F-111 platform. I love it. It's just, it was one of those situations that, like, can we? And some fucking engineer just did a fat line of coke and was like, yeah, let's do this shit. And it was impractical. It was expensive, but I love it. I really do. And my favorite electronic warfare plane has got to be the EA-18G Growler. I know what it can do to my systems, and I know what it can do to other systems, and it's just really fucking good at it. The Bell 280 Valor MV75. No, I mean, I've seen like pictures of it. Actually, I think they had a display one at the Army 250th. So I'm chairman of the board. Fuck. You reckon Nick would entertain the idea of a Canadian version of It's Never a War Crime the First Time, eh? With your Canada in the background. I'm trying to convince him to maybe do somebody who's not American, but we'll see. Finally, finish my CFDIC.
Would you
Rainbow.
intercept me? I'd intercept me.
Leave HLC Aluni in my best whiny voice.
Aluni. Leave HLC Aluni.
That's funny. No, thank you so much. Hairless large civilian. Fuck you, Kraft. Hoarder of local carbs. I hate this fucking job. I hate this fucking job. Honestly, it's I'm okay with this because if people were paying me compliments and saying I looked good, that makes me more uncomfortable. So finally finished my CFDIC, signed up for the podium time, annual trainings FY 26 and 27. Nice. CFDIC is a good course. I really think all NCOs, like staff level NCOs, need to be going through that course. It's a really good course and it teaches you how to like properly structure a good class. Happy lard consumer. Hate you so much. From Guthrie. Guthrie, I know that town. Big Dog, love your vids, man. Both parents retired Air Force. You ready to watch this winter storm to be severely overhyped? I hope so, because I don't want any Americans dying. I just want everyone to be safe. I love chair. It's not a lamp. He loves canards, and he loves coxswains. I don't even know what that is. The Bofors AC-130 was the balls. I do love I miss the old Bofors, but I mean, they just wouldn't make parts for it anymore. You know, that gun was in service, like, I think over 100 years, because we retired it from the Army in 2014. And I want to say it came to the rest of the world before that. Happy lard consumer. Hopelessly large Chad. Handsome, lean, and confident. Now you guys are trying to make me feel uncomfortable. Good, you should fear us. Most of us need to have above room temp IQ and are used to moving support equipment that's over 1,000 pounds by ourselves. It's going to be one of those nights, yeah. I don't even know what to say about that. Lift with your back in a jerky, twisty motion. Or as I used to do, lift with your privates. You, soldier, get over there. Lift that. It's great. It's wonderful. The replacement for the A-10 will be designed around the... I walked right into that. I walked right the fuck into that. I thought you were going to say some off-the-wall shit, and I'm like, right now they're saying the F-35 is replacing the A-10, which, I think it'll be better at it, because one thing the A-10, I'm trying not to smile while I say this. One thing the A-10 is known for is blue on blue. It was just a really bad targeting system. It couldn't carry bombs or missiles. Oh my God. Oh, I couldn't even keep a straight face. I know Weapons is having a fucking aneurysm right now. He's trying to type, but he's had a stroke. Bloody 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Is that Australia? Habitually loves cooking. I do love to cook. Heavy load carrier. Oh, the Bofors entered production in the 1930s. Fair enough. Hungry like constantly. What the fuck is that shit? Oh, man. Ever watch NASCAR or other racing? Some. I personally prefer like rally racing if I do watch racing. NASCAR is not my thing. I don't know enough about the drivers. I mean, I know it is difficult. It is kind of the absolute limit of what all those materials can handle. Buff voice.
Come on, Japan, touch the boats. I want a second dose.
Although, wouldn't that technically be a third dose? William Jefferson Clinton. There's no way Bill Clinton is in my... Look, I all those jokes I made about your family. Sorry. You guys don't suicide people. I don't know how to say this, but... Wash your sister. That's what we call it here. And if you go down south far enough, it's wash your sister sauce. Oh, and now we're watching Fritz lick himself. You guys want to watch Fritz or Knox? I need to know. Hiding leftover cake. Hates losing carbs. Oh my God. Damn, dude. H. Hungry. He ate the other two. I hate this so much. Don't yawn. I'm still trucking. Now I'm going to start yawning more. I'm going to yawn even harder. I'm petting Knox's butt. Has little clue.
Would you
hung like
intercept me?
chipmunk. Gappers.
I'd intercept me.
HLC equals his little clue. HLC equals hung like chipmunk.
You just put that much in there so you could hear it talk. I hate you, Gappers. I thought we were cool, man. Don't worry, you cool. AC can vouch for me. All right, fair enough. AC is going to vouch for you. Australia has RAAF museum might let you in before the US Air. Yeah. What does the MC-55 do? Australia finally got its first. I'm not familiar with what the MC-55 is. Sorry. I hate you guys. HLC, he loves chicken. F-15Es, I heard were recently upgraded to carry 6+ of the APKWS for anti-drone ACE combat style speed runs, counter Iranian drones, laser guided rockets that use Hydra rocket bodies with laser seeker. I don't know about that. I could probably touch base with weapons and find out a little bit more. Major tax fund opportunity. Fuck you, fucking scammers. Good night, Lucas Turnage. No, where's... Knox, go to your bed. Go to your bed. Bed. Good boy. Gappers, I thought we were cool. Ham, lettuce, and cheese. High liquid combustion. Hates lost connection. I do. Ham, lettuce, and cheese. I actually don't like ham. I eat every other version of pork. Bacon... fucking pork chops, literally everything else. Just don't eat ham. Just never liked it. Just not my thing. Still think the snow is going to skip me here in Albuquerque. It might. I mean, dude, it's been like a light drizzle all day today down here in Las Cruces. So Hillary loves coffee. Haplessly liberating cakes. High leftover crack. Hates local chat. Facts. That's 100%. No, Pookie. Stop fearing leg day. My 5'4" hobbit self shimmed up many ladders with an 80-pound PC3 Orion compressor. Oh, I don't fear leg day. I just don't enjoy leg day. Having large crap. Is that the thing now? Is that like fat people take bigger poops? Is that a thing? W sauce or W sauce? Has little clue wins. Shut up, Wolfram. Working on making habitually fat a solo show. That was unfucking called for, okay? Like hates linking clutch. Good God. Hungry large consumer. Hates live comment. Hangrily losing chair. So I just walked past Nerd's hangar and saw him with the KC-135 and the field probe was in the cockpit. Not sure whether to be supportive or concerned.
What the fuck is he doing over there?
Dude, they're just talking shit. That's just everyone's talking shit. I've caught up with chat. Hates liberal clunge. Hates low calorie. Hates leg crunches. Has lots of crabs. You covered the basic scenario with the Greys, but what if the invaders are 8 foot tall, blue matriarch cat girls? I'm going to need an avatar. I just want to know, do I feel everything the avatar feels? It's kind of important. Don't ask why. Just want to know. If these HLC puns aren't a shirt, good God. Harboring lost children? HLC's Leering Center. Yeah, that's what has lots of cholesterol. Heath Ledger's child. I would be honored. I think it sucks that we lost Heath Ledger. New VTuber. Y'all love talking your shit. It's okay. He looks so sad. Hope the wife isn't watching. You and me both. The real Avatar is an airbender. You know, they got waterbenders, they got firebenders, they have earthbenders and airbenders, but they forgot one. The wristbenders. I'm sorry. The Fire Nation's attacking. What do we do? Sodomize them. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Oh no. Hair loss consultant. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? That was the worst moment to jump into the live stream. Well, we have fun here for the diet fund. You know what? Fuck you all right? Clip that. Oh God, I'm going to be tagged in that clip. Touche, motherfuckers. Can you imagine you go to attack and just a bunch of LGBTQ fucking LGTV, whatever people come running out at you and they're genuinely like attempting to do things to you that rhyme with grape? I wouldn't attack that colony. No, thank you. We love you, HLC. It doesn't feel like it, okay? Fun war story. One night in 66.
One night in 66, the Yugong power plant was blown up with 26 1-kilo, 1,000-pound bombs. North Vietnamese believe it to be B-52s. Is actually a pair of A-6 intruders. The A-6 was the OG bomb truck.
I do fuck with the A-6. Good God. Love to see you play Air Defender. Be cool to see you play that. I did try to play with Broken Arrow. It was too complex. There's too many things you can do with the units. I just want to throw my units at each other. WX Army, thank you so much. HLC, love to see. Oh yeah, we already read that. Hopefully looking cool. LGBLT, yes. As a gay, that might have been your best joke. Hey, I'm glad you guys. This is the thing. You might have been one of the people that commented when Buff made his thing about, like, you know, talking shit to people and calling them gay. Isn't actually calling them like a gay person. It's just a way of insulting them. And like, all the cool gays understand that. Now, there was like 3 or 4 people that commented. They're like, "Look, I just got called a cool gay by Grandpa Buff. I'm happy." And you might have been one of those people, and I appreciate you. You should have Buff the Kid talk shit about Mexico and call us Southern Arizona. Lock that in. That's our A6. Ooh. Do I fuck with Helldivers 2? I play with my siblings sometimes. Hello from Lithuania. That's one of the Baltics, right? The 3, Lithuania, Estonia, and... Let me open up Google Maps. And Latvia. That's the one I'm missing. Yeah. Well, hello. You guys are already writing Latvia. Some of y'all knew that off the top of your head. I didn't. Heavily loaded chair. Wolfram, why are you jumping in on this? I'm wondering if they're ever going to get another Command & Conquer Generals. Oh my God, Generals was so much fun. I still play it from time to time. I love Command & Conquer Generals. Such a fun game, man. Hillbilly Logistics Center. You know, that might be a good name for a logistics business for the United States Department of War. Hillbilly Logistics Center. Like, it's a goofy ass name people are going to call. And if you're super professional and you get them everything that they need, they'll pay for it. Herrera's Large Concern. Ty, you are out of line. You son of a bitch. See, I tried to make a gay bomb for that. I heard about that. I don't know if it ever worked. Ball tucks, some people pay extra for that. Still play 0 Hour? Yeah. Command & Conquer's did China so well. Yeah, I never really played China or the GLA. Was it GLA, PLA, something? I'd usually play American. It depends on how I felt. I was either a U.S. For 0 Hour, either a U.S. laser general or a U.S. Air Force general. And the reason I would do Air Force general is because I would just get a fucking metric shit ton of the stealth Comanches, and I would fly those in, and I would have Avengers roll in with them, and the Avengers would take down all the missiles and rockets that the GLA would fire at them. Oh, bro, I had so much fun with that shit. And then laser tanks. Who doesn't want a fucking laser tank? Although, now that I know about laser weapons, when the laser tanks are like, and they fire and it has recoil, light doesn't produce recoil. What is wrong with you? Have I tried the original Dawn of War game? It's originally got me at a 40K, and getting modding gets insane and more intense. No, though it's on Spotify. One of my mods, Dr. Kozak, sent me a song called Loyal Wolf from the Automatic Singer. I gotta say, it's pretty good. I think it's AI, but it's pretty fucking good. Downside is I haven't read the full Horus Heresy yet, so there's a few spoilers in that song, but it's good. Dawn of War had a remaster on Steam. Ooh. I believe they call that the Boogie Bomb. That's a Fortnite reference that I actually got. Oh, why do I get it? Yu-Gi-Oh! Cringe. Don't you judge Yu-Gi-Oh! Can we get a trash day or no trash day? I've considered it. Those videos just never really did very well, and they were kind of hard to keep up with, but I can throw in one every once in a while, or at least have them part of another series. Photons have weight. Yeah. But not enough to make a whole fucking chassis recoil. Basically just a big flashlight. It's really powerful. Don't you judge me. Door Kickers 2 on PC. You know what I have in my wish list now on my Steam library? I have the new Fable. I played all the other Fable games. I didn't play them until recently. I think it was when I had my hip surgery. I was sitting on the couch and I had nothing else to do. I couldn't even go upstairs and like fire up my computer. So I just sat there and I played Fable games, and I bought all 3 of them on Xbox, and I just played all 3 of them. And now the new one. This idea is purely hypothetical and just curious that you had. What was the idea? How possible is it to amplify the impact/energy exchange that light imparts on objects it hits? With current technology, you would need a massive amount of power to even try and do something like that. And even then, it would be minuscule at best. He loves chum. I'm not a fucking tuna. The roast of HLC round 2. It really is. I want Command & Conquer Generals with your character voices dubbed in. I want those King Raptors to say, would you intercept me? Bro, I've reached out to World of Warships. I want to be one of their commanders. I don't even care if I'm like on a big vessel. I want like a starter vessel, and I want like 5 of them. One of them's going to be nothing but Grandpa Buff. One of them's going to be the kid. One of them's going to be just my regular voice. Like, I would have so much fun. But World of Warships doesn't want to play. I told them I would come out there and they wouldn't even have to pay me for it. I just want to be a part of a video game. Currently blistering 2 degrees in Indiana. I get it to freeze my ass off tonight. Last super chat for the stream too for me. Hey, Brandon, be safe out there, man. It's fucking getting cold. Welcome to Australia. Hyper light C word. Come get color, you sun dodger. Vitamin D doesn't come from... You Australians have such a colorful way of insulting people. It's really flattering. HLC, he's low-key CIA. I'm pretty sure, look, at this point, the amount of things that I know and the amount of things that I talk about, if I don't have some 3-letter agency just keeping an eye on my videos, I would be genuinely surprised. I'm the captain, not the ship. That's not how that game works. Yes, it is. That's exactly how that game works. In Command & Conquer Generals, in real life, no, it doesn't work that way. But in Command & Conquer Generals, it fucking does. Because also in Command & Conquer Generals, when you set up your defensive perimeter, unless you're a laser general, then you get laser turrets, you use Patriot fucking missile launchers, and they shoot at ground targets, which isn't a thing. That's the only part of that game I really don't like. I mean, could you throw a Patriot missile at the ground? Yeah, but you would have to shut off like several different safeties and it wouldn't be accurate. Your target would have to be moving. Yeah. Honestly, legendary chair. I'm going to take that as a positive. Check Scuttlebutt. I will have to check. What have we got in Scuttlebutt? Let me pull it open. I have an open Discord. It's loading in. Get down to my Discord. Boop. If it loads, what is going on with my Discord, man? And where's the Scuttlebutt channel? Oh, Wolfram and Weapons are in chat together, like a couple of gay boys. What am I looking at in Scuttlebutt? Why is it not opening? Why is Discord and everything going super fucking slow? Yeah, Discord's not responding. What the hell's going on? That's not a knife. -4, feeling like -18. Who the fuck went outside and just picked that number? Feels like -18, man. Ooh. Praise the Lord and pass the ammo. Is that a fucking car? What are we talking about? Read up. They have a Pokemon card machine inside their... That's funny. Are you guys just all in Scuttlebutt talking shit about me? Tag me in what you want me to read. Who the fuck changed their name to HLC's chair?
Who the fuck did it? You son of a bitch. Oh my God. Who? Good. I have to laugh at that too. Who the Dude, y'all are so creative sometimes, man. HLC, health lacking chump, hardly losing carbs. Why? He's losing connection. That's just not fair. Currently -10 in Chicagoland. Dude, that's too fucking cold. Canadian HLC in there. Let me just there we go. I fixed Wolfram's name. It is now 51st state rep. Yep. Oh, you want to put that as HLC. Fair enough. That would be me and on Pepperbox. Good God, Smeagol. Oh, I put Grep? What did I put Grep? I meant to say rep. Look, man. Why is there a G there? Oh, yes, he loves. You guys are smartasses. I only got 8 more minutes left to dealing with y'all. He's losing connection. Okay, so happy loving chat. He's doing Linux now. I'm not doing Linux. It's officially 0 degrees in Michigan. Fuck that noise. Oh. You know, I don't know why I subject myself to dealing with you fuckers every Friday. I'm like, yeah, I'll get some cool ideas from them and I'll share my thoughts and we can talk about, existential crises. And then you guys just decide to call me fat for 2 fucking hours. Tax season's here. When's the next U.S. budget video? When they release the budget. I'm down. HLC for president? No, I'm far too honest for that. I would okay. It's like if people when I was in the military, they're like, you could be a command sergeant major someday. I'd be a great one. I wouldn't be shit for an example, but I'd be a fucking great one. Dude, there's a couple things the president always gets wrong. And all of our presidents get this wrong. President Obama did it. President Biden did it. President Bush did it. President fucking Trump does it. They all want to go golfing in their spare time. I want to show up to military installations unannounced. Number 1, because it's going to make commanders fucking wig. And number 2, because I want to shoot all the cool guns. Imagine showing up at a Navy test site and you're like, oh shit, the president's here. Mr. President, we weren't expecting you. I want to fire a Tomahawk missile. And he has the ability. Who's going to tell him no? It's his missile. All these presidents get that shit wrong. I'd be a great president, but I would not be a good example. I'd be like sitting in the United Nations all quietly, wait for Russia to start running their mouth and then just put on a foam finger that says Putin's a fucking queer. I just, again, great president, wouldn't be shit for an example. It's a button. That's not fun. Launching a missile is always fun. Having launched 2 myself, it's always fun, but it's also always stressful. Horizontally and longitudinally circular. You had to dig for that one. President HLC. Let me see the aliens.
Would you intercept me?
Hand Love Club.
I'd intercept me.
HLC is the founder of the Hand Love Club. My husband made me say it.
Husband, if you're listening, you need to beat that one. I'm just kidding. Don't do it. Rainbow Rabbit Hole. Thank you, but goddamn. Thank you guys so much. He's launching cannons. Yeah, I'm telling you, dude. Like all these presidents and shit, they want to go. Like, can you imagine? You just wake up one like Wednesday morning, you're like, cancel all my meetings. I don't know why I'm using Trump's voice. Anyways, I had to be like, cancel all my meetings. Where are you going to be, Mr. President? Start calling army bases. See who's shooting machine guns today, and just go out and shoot machine guns. Hey, call army bases. See who's shooting tanks today. Who's shooting artillery today? Hey, I want to drop a mortar. I've never done that. Let's go to Fort Bragg. Like, dude, you can do it. They're training with the ammunition. You just want to go out there and do shit. Wants to have a pick like Queen Elizabeth when her shoulder assault rifle. Hell yeah. Again, would not be a good example. He loves communism. You take that shit back, Eric. It's always Man Love Monday on the HLC household. You know, it's Friday, though. It's something else, Love Friday. I don't know. I only could think of one F word. Love your content, HLC. Have an amazing night, brother. You have an amazing night as well. We got about 3 minutes left. So get your jabs in, because I'm ending this bitch immediately. Shout out to Grandpa Buff every time Monkey Works talks about a B-52. Nice. As president, you could be a space shuttle door gunner. I literally could. Has lower colon. Housemaid looking cat girl. Say it 3 times and nickel show up. Yes, I love communism. Someone's going to clip that. If you become president, put me in charge of the big boom booms. I mean, honestly, I think my trolling, and regardless of what side of the political spectrum you're on, you have to love the trolling coming from the US government on social media lately. Like, he literally put trolls in charge of every group's Twitter, and it's hilarious. I would be laughing if these were all like liberal people that were doing it. I think a good troll is funny, regardless of who you are. But like Iran would be like, the US doing blah, 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 and they'd be talking shit. And I'd just be like, pull up, pussy. Bring it. I'd be just a terrible president. All 890 mini Richards are piling in. Happy loving chair. Hairy little cryptid. You know I'm 6'2", right? Oh God, are we almost there? We've got 2 minutes. Well, actually, technically a minute. Buff for president and an intercept for the kid. It's about fucking time. It's all I've really wanted in life. High like Colombians. Hypersonic like China. Can't be much worse than currently. Hairy long cryptid. I would troll people with mushroom clouds. No, I think I would just like, I don't think I would nuke people, but I would use our powers to just let them know how painfully outgunned they are. Like, imagine you're President Putin. You're talking shit about the United States. You're talking shit about our foreign policy. You're mad about sanctions. And then you get done with your day and you go back, and right on your pillow is a mint wrapped in a note. You open the note and it's a handwritten note from the President of the United States going, if I could, I would. Or if I wanted to, I could. I would just do shit like that. Or fucking the, what's his name? The Ayatollah in Iran. I wouldn't deface them, because I think that any religious text you shouldn't deface. But I would hide all his Qurans. All of them. Just stuff them away in different drawers, move them a couple of feet. I would hide every Quran that man had. Just for the fuck of it. Like, I would not use our powers for good. Longtime fan, keep up the good work, HLC. Thank you so much. Hashar Uma. 6'2", that's cute. Hey. If you're over 6 foot, we're on the same team. It's all the manlets that are under 6 foot that we have to make fun of. Yes, I've told Eli and Nick to their face that they're both manlets. Yes, I know they both could kill me with their bare hands. Hayes for horses. Oh God, we're at our 2-hour mark. Thank you, Jesus. Harambe's last charge. That's good. Hold on. I have to show you this. What HLC's chair just posted into my fucking Discord. Where's my Y'all see that shit? Y'all see that shit? What this motherfucker just did? God damn it. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for being here. It was interesting, to say the least. I love all you guys. Y'all take care of yourself. Don't do the enemy any fucking favors. I care about you guys, and I will see you all here next time. Hopefully in better spirits and not as much shit talking.